Hi, good morning. How are we? Are we good? Nice to see you guys. Let's turn that down. I'm going to just wait for you guys to hop on. So welcome, welcome. How are you all doing? Good? Nice to see people jumping on. Nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. So I'm going to try it, so let me know how you can, whether you can hear me okay. If you're jumping on, nice to see you. Good morning, welcome. This is Pilates, about to start. We're going to be starting at about 10 o'clock this morning, so you've got a few minutes just to get yourself ready. You don't need any equipment today at all, just yourself and a mat. So grab your bits and pieces. I'm just going to sort some sound issues out here. Good morning, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Let's pull these things away. How's that sound? Is that okay? Can you hear me? Because I thought I'd wear the mic today, because last week a few big... Good morning, Carol. Is it? Yeah. Shall I try it without the mic? See if this is any better, Carol. Is that better without the mic? Would you let me know? Because I was kind of trying it. Last week I did it without the mic, and I was just concerned that you guys couldn't hear me. So let me know if that's any better, would you? Because I can do it with or without the mic. All is good. Give me some thumbs up or some comments. That'll be perfect. Hi, Serena. Nice to see you. So, is it better without the head mic on? Yeah, perfect. Okay, I'll take it off then. That's good to know. Thank you. Because you never quite know what kind of... you sometimes get a buzzing noise, especially if you haven't got music going on. So, that's good to know that you can hear me okay. Perfect. Good. Nice to see you guys jumping on this morning. So, how have your weeks been? How are you coping? Are you good? The class is half an hour, so it's 30 minutes. Hi Claire, nice to see you. So just half an hour, you don't need anything at all, just some space. Lovely to see you guys. Nice to see you all hopping on. Hi Serena, nice to see you. Hi Julia, lovely to see you. There's some familiar names I know coming up on here now. Hi Lena, how are you? Nice to see you. Good to see you guys. So listen, how have your weeks been? Are you coping okay? Are you okay? Are you have you got cabin fever? Have you managed to get out? Okay, you can do it later. That's fine, Sarah. So you can totally check it in later. It'll be on the videos. Good. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Some nice comments. Good. Yeah, excellent. Yes, we've got bar tomorrow. That's exciting. Bar is tomorrow. Yes, that's at 3 o'clock tomorrow. And there's lots of new things coming up next week as well. So while you guys are just jumping on, if you haven't already done so, there is a new online membership that we're offering for $9.99, which all the details of that you can check it out on either on our Facebook page or you can check it out on your app. And that gives you access to a whole heap more of features as well. Morning, James. Lovely to see you. Good. Nice to see you. And also, we've got our YouTube channel launching next week. Yay! And you are going to be so excited when I tell you some of the classes we've got coming next week. In addition to some of your favourite Les Mills classes that are on at the morning. Good morning, guys. We've also got Body Balance coming. Yay! It's coming next week. I'm beyond excited. Not only is Body Balance coming next week, it's a brand new release. So yes, very exciting. Morning, Carol. Nice to see you. Hi, James. So yes, Body Balance is coming next week, as is a workout called Pyo that I'm going to be leading you through. So that's really exciting. And we've got some brand new classes coming for you as well next week. Morning, Kim. Nice to see you. Morning. Oh, good. Oh, you're missing it. I know. Isn't it funny how... I don't know about you, but it's not only the routine of actually going to do the exercise classes, it's kind of missing that whole feeling of community, isn't it, that you get when you go to a class, because we don't just go to a class and rock, you have a chat with people, you build relationships with people. So I totally get where you're coming from. It feels really weird, doesn't it? But listen, we're here for you guys. So any suggestions that you want us to do let us know. And if we can incorporate them, I know that the guys up at head office are doing, they're working 7 days a week to try and get as much out for you guys as we can content wise. So we're really pleased that you are enjoying everything. But goodness, someone's already been for a run this morning. Katie, good grief, that's amazing. Well done. Wow, 3K run, good for you.
In that case, you can just lie on the mat, okay? You can just lie on the mat. I live with a house of men. Yeah, I feel your pain, Carol. I also, I'm married with 2 teenage boys. So that's challenging. Even my dog's a male, and actually the rabbit is male as well. So I am the only girl in the house. So I totally feel your pain. I totally feel your pain. So good. Oh, it's nice to see you. I know. It's a challenge, isn't it, living with lots of boys? I know. I do feel your pain, honestly. So as long as you guys are all ready to go, we're going to get started in just a moment. As I say, it's just a half an hour class. This is a general Pilates session for you. And if any of the moves don't feel great for you, I'll give you some options and modifications as we go through. So you can just do whatever feels good for you. And obviously, if you're catching up on this on the replay, a very warm welcome to you as well. So I can see now it's just after 10, so I think we should get going. Are you ready? Give me some thumbs up if you're ready to go, and if you're ready to go, once you've done your thumbs up, go ahead and stand up for me, would you? And let's get cracking. I can't see any thumbs up yet. I hope you're ready to go. Hope you are. Okay. Yes, thumbs up. Good. Well done. Well done. Nice. Okay, I get you. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and stand nice and tall. Go and stand at the end of your mat so that you're facing your mat and your mat is stepping away from you. I'll quickly show you just front ways on. By the way, if you can hear some banging in the background, that is my rabbit that we've moved into the kitchen, and every time he hears me talking, he tries to leap out. So I'm sorry if you can hear banging. That's the strange noise, and that is my life. I'm sorry. So you're going to start with your feet underneath your hips for me, and you're going to press your feet into the mat. Okay, now roll your shoulders back and down, and I want you to draw your belly button in towards your spine. You're going to just squeeze and take a little tilt through the pelvis there. Relax your shoulders. One by one, you're just going to slowly drop your chin towards your chest, and we're going to roll down nice and slowly, coming down one vertebrae at a time. So just let yourself lower down, and as you come to your maximum, and you don't need to come all the way down, you're just going to tuck your head in, relax your arms, and lift your sit bones to the ceiling. Just let everything soften and relax right there. Then, pressing your feet into the mat again, start just to roll yourself up, coming up one vertebrae at a time until you're standing nice and tall and relaxing the shoulders back down. Very nice. Let's do that again. So again, press your feet into the mat so you feel super grounded. Navel in, and then just begin to roll down. Easy peasy as you roll down. Let your head tuck in and just let your arms relax. Lift your sit bones, and then let's roll one more time up, and this time we're going to add on to this. So next time we're going to take a walk out into a plank. So let's do that again. Chin to chest first, relax the shoulders, come down. I want you to feel about giving each one of your vertebrae just a little moment on its own. So think about that as you roll down. And then once you get to your maximum, you might need to bend your knees a little bit, and that's absolutely fine. You're going to slowly walk your hands out in front of you. So 1, 2, and then you're going to get yourself set up into a nice, strong plank. Now obviously I'll show you the option on your knees in just a moment, but wherever you are, can you make sure that your shoulder is directly over your wrist for me? And I want you to use the heel of your hands and press yourself down so you're almost pushing out of the mat. And as you do that, if you can draw your belly button in towards your spine, and I want you to just trust me so I can talk you into position, I want you to be looking, rather than turning your head and looking at the screen, can you look forwards and down for me? If this feels too intense for you, all you're going to do from here is just pop your knees down if you need to. But if you can stay in a plank, stay right there, take a nice big breath, let the shoulders relax, and then we're going to slowly walk back. So hitch up the hips, hand walks 1, 2, 3, and as if by magic we've started right back where we began, and then we'll roll all the way back up again, relaxing the shoulders. Perfect. Let's do that again, shall we? Roll yourself down, navel in, softly float towards the floor, release, and then think about lifting your sit bones up, and then go ahead and walk your hands out. 1, 2, 3. Brace your belly, hold right there. Again, if you need to, you pop those knees down for me. Just breathe, hold it there, and then all you're going to do from here is the leg that's nearest the screen, you're going to bring it forwards so it pulls outside of your knee, and release and let it go. Let's do that on the other side. Pull in, so the knee comes outside of the elbow, keeping stacked, and push back through plank. Let's try that again. If you're on your knees, exactly the same thing. You'll pull the knee forwards, and then you'll let it go again. So please work in exactly the right position for you today, drawing the belly in, pulling one knee in at a time, and then extending back to plank. Can you do me one more on each side? And as you're doing that, let me just give you just a few little key things to remember. You're pushing away from the floor, drawing the navel up towards the spine, and pulling that knee strongly. Nice, let's make this one your last one. Pull the knee in, all the way outside, and then lift, and push yourself back to down dog. So, head drops between the shoulders, you're lifting your sit bones up towards the ceiling. Drive your heels towards the floor, but don't worry about how far those are going down. Now, just hold there for me, draw the belly in, and slowly bend the leg that's nearest the screen, just bend your knee, and then release. Let's change sides. Breathing in, and let the breath go. Lengthening through the back of your legs, just alternate between one side and then the other. Let your head press between your shoulders, just like a picture on a picture frame. Draw in, and release. Let's do one more. And then hold for me in downward dog. So relax the head again, draw the navel in. Nice. And then shift your weight forwards back to a nice strong plank. So again, your shoulders should be over your wrists for me. Draw your belly in and stay right there. Nice job. Just hold it. Breathe. And let's do that knee pull sequence again. So staying in your plank, front leg. Taking a big breath. And let it all go. Breathing in, draw the other leg in, outside of the elbow, and push back. As you're pushing back through plank, you're nice and strong through the body, bracing the belly. Drawing the leg in, and then finding that lovely extension. Nice work. Let's do it again. Other leg pulls in. I'm right with you. And then hold in a plank, reset, and push to downward dog. Again, head drops between your shoulders, lift your sit bones, and hold right there. This time it's a double knee bend. So bend both knees, let the chest drop towards the thighs, and then lengthen your legs, letting your head release. Inhale, exhale, extend, lift the sit bones. Let's do that sequence again. Inhale, bend. Are you still with me? Let the head drop between the shoulders. Very nice. Let's try it again. Big knee bend. And release. Nice job. Holding down dog. Let the head release. Perfect. We're going to stay here and lift the leg that's nearest the screen for me all the way off the floor. Now, once you do that, what you'll automatically find is that you start to open your shoulders. So I want you to square your shoulders, press strongly, and push away right through your heel. Nice. Now draw that knee forwards so it pulls forwards in between your elbows towards your chest. And then lengthen, letting the breath go, exhaling, and lifting that leg super high. Let's do that again. So draw the knee all the way forward towards the chest. I better put a belt on before I have my top over my head, hadn't I? Pull the leg back into that lovely single leg dog. Nice. And then slowly shift the weight forward again. I'm right back with you. Shifting that weight back forwards again. Hold it. Let the breath go and feel the extension right through your body. Hold it. And then plant that foot down so that you're back in a downward dog. Now let's reset here. So again, lift your sit bones. You've got one long line right down your spine. back leg extends. Square your shoulders, and then taking a big breath, draw the knee in between the elbows, and then extending, letting the breath go. Lengthen that leg away from you. Let's do that again, shall we? Pull forwards, draw the leg in, and then fully extend for me. Now can you start to feel your shoulders waking up? Draw the leg forwards, and then push it back for me. Nice, let's hold in down dog. Just stay there a moment and then pop your knees down. Good job. How are we doing? Get a quick drink if you need to. Let's move on, shall we? We're going to come into all fours. Shoulders are over your wrists. Knees are slightly apart and your toenails are down on the floor. So your feet are flat rather than having your toes tucked under, if that makes sense. Okay, so from here, again, you're going to spread your fingers, and what I want you to do as you do that is consciously push yourself away from the floor. Draw your belly button in towards your spine, and you're going to arch your back into a cat stretch. So release, curving all the way up, squeezing, tucking the chin, so you've got that lovely rounded feeling. Nice. And then inhale and sit back. So becoming cat to cow pose, pushing away. Drawing in, letting the breath go. And then taking a nice big breath, inhaling and pushing away strongly. Let's do that again. Gather in, scoop everything up, and then let it go. And as you push away, push your sit bones right away from you. Amazing. Let's go again. Draw in, curving all the way up, and releasing. Just one more here, lifting the head, tucking everything in, drawing, gathering in, and then let everything relax. Nice job. How are we doing? Let's move on. So for your next sequence, we're going to be lying flat down on our backs. So go ahead, roll yourself over and lie down for me. So hopefully you've just managed to change position without kicking any furniture in your house. Go ahead and lie down for me. Relax your shoulders. Okay, so for this first exercise, we're going to begin with the legs bent at 90 degrees. So your knee is directly over your hip. Draw your belly button into your spine so that your lower back is pushing strongly into the mat. We're taking a single leg stretch. So both hands are going to wrap around your front leg. You're going to lift your head and shoulders off and extend away. Now keeping your head and shoulders off, taking a big breath, inhale, exhale, and just change sides. So you'll notice, keep going with that at your own tempo. You'll notice that I'm leaving the head and the shoulders off the floor. I'm not lifting my leg very high. I'm pushing away and letting that extended leg just float from the floor. Breathing in as we change, breathing out and finding the extension through your pose. Let's do it again. Draw in. Well done. How are we doing? Are you still with me? Hold there. Nice job. And let's do a couple more here. Letting the breath flow with the movement and changing again. Releasing. Nice. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Just gently rock from side to side for me. Okay, we're going to roll over onto our right side. So, you're going to rest on your elbow with your shoulder directly over your elbow. All good? Facing the screen if you can. And you're going to leave your right knee down towards the floor, and we're going to extend the left leg away from us. Now, big breath in, extend and reach that left arm to the ceiling. Now you'll notice we're trying to keep everything nice and stacked here. So can you also not only leave your arms and shoulders stacked over each other. Try and keep your hips open. So what you'll find is that you might start to roll in, or, which is more common, is you start to roll back. So I want you to consciously really brace and draw your hips nice and level. Nice. Now, breathing in, lifting all the way up to the ceiling. You're going to lift this top left hand and slowly thread through and reach underneath away from you. And then take a long extension, reaching up. Now, can you just visualise that you've got a balloon on your top hip? So it's lifting you up, lifting your lower body, lifting you through your side, and reaching all the way up to the ceiling. So rather than letting everything sag down, I want you to think about lifting up right through your side, taking it all the way up, and slowly threading through, coming all the way, and lifting all the way up. Can you do a couple more there for me? If you'd like to make that a little bit more intense, instead of having a bent lower leg, you can of course come to straight legs and work in exactly the same way. So you'll still lift, and then you'll slowly thread through and rise again, lengthening and extending all the way up to the ceiling for me. Nice. Thread through. This is your last one. Releasing, and softly lower everything back down towards the floor. Perfect. Let's go back to those single leg stretches. So go ahead and settle yourself down on your back. Just had a strange message come up on my iPad, so I'm just going to flip forward and get rid of that. Coming back to those single leg stretches. So, lying back down, exactly as we did a moment ago. Get your knees over your hips. They're stacked and at a right angle. Relax your head down towards the floor. Now, take a big extension, lifting the head off, just as we did a moment ago, extending and holding, and then changing sides. So can you keep your head off the floor? Keep the shoulders relaxed, let the breath go. Breathing in, and as you exhale, let the leg extend. Try it again, letting the leg extend. How are we doing? Pushing away. Nice. Let's do a few more here. So again, you're going at your own speed here, at your own pace, but take your time. We haven't got anywhere to be. Hold there. Let's do one more each side. Releasing. And there's your last one. Very nice. Lower down. Gather the knees in. Roll yourself up. And let's come to the other side so that we're resting on our left elbow, coming into that side plank where we thread the needle. So again, if you felt you wanted to take it onto extended legs here, of course you can go straight there right now, but if not, you can stay with me. I'll stay with you with that lower knee bent, just in case you can't remember it. So let's get set up again. First things first, shoulder is over your elbow. Make a nice strong base for yourself, because that's going to help you lift out of the ceiling. That left knee is down on the floor, and we're going to lengthen, right leg overhead, and reach up towards the ceiling. Now again, can you remember what I said about lifting, and lifting the underside of your body as well? Nice. Inhaling, lifting high, let the breath go, and thread through. So as you're threading the arm through, can you try to imagine, lift nice and high, that someone's pulling on your fingertips and pulling away from you. So you're reaching through, keeping everything stacked, taking a nice, slow, luxurious lift, and then sweeping through. Good. Lifting all the way up. Nice job. Let's release, come all the way through, threading the needle, and again, if you want to, and you haven't done it already, feel free to come up onto extended lower leg. You can stay there so the feet are scissored, keeping that same alignment going with your shoulders and your arms, making sure the lower part of the body is lifted and you're threading through, and then adding that lovely extension as you lift all the way up. We've got a couple more here, so let's keep breathing and keep moving. Lifting high, nice. threading the needle coming through. And lift one more time for me, reaching to the ceiling and release it back down. Okay, very slowly, let's find our way down onto the floor. How are we doing? Are you good? Okay, so for the next section, we're going to be lying on our tummies because we may not be able to leave our houses to go swimming, but we are going to do some swimming today. You'll see what I did there in a minute. Okay, so lie flat for me. And you're going to lie with your toenails again down on your mat. So let's bring the hands underneath your shoulders and your legs are long away from you. And the legs are just hip width distance apart, so you're just in a nice natural position. Draw your belly button in. You're going to lift off and lift your hands so they just hover away from the floor. Then opening the arms, you're going to sweep the arms forwards, reaching nice and long, and then pull back and release. Bring the hands back under the shoulders and lower back down. So we breathe in, lift the chest, exhale, big sweep of the arms all the way overhead, and then gather everything in, pull back, lift, and slowly lower back down towards the floor. Let's keep with that sequence, and as you're working, can you squeeze your butt for me? You're reaching all the way overhead, as if you're swimming, and then pulling back, pulling the shoulder blades together, and then slowly lowering down towards the floor. Very nice, let's do it again. Squeeze the glutes, lift off, open up. Big reach overhead, pull it back. Feeling those lovely postural muscles come into effect, lowering back down. Let's rise again, gather the breath. Exhale, open up, arms are wide and long. Pull yourself back, pull in, and let's release down to the floor. Can you do me just one more of those? Let's pull off, squeezing the glutes, opening overhead, pulling forwards and pulling back. Release and lower down towards the floor. Very nice. How are we doing? Are you still good? Perfect. Okay, from here we're going to slowly push ourselves up so we're back on all fours. So your knees are slightly apart, your toenails are down on the floor. Your knees are underneath your hips and your hands are resting on the floor. And again, make sure your shoulder is over your wrist. Let's come to a pointer sequence here. So the arm that's nearest the screen extends in front of you, and the leg that's furthest from the screen, so the opposite leg, pushes away from you. So you're reaching, thumbs up, extending forwards. Hold right there, breathing in and letting the breath go. So I want you to imagine, as you're holding there for me, that someone's pulling on your fingers and someone else on your toes. Let's release. Changing sides, breathing in to find the extension, and as you reach, draw the belly button in, push your way from the floor, hold right there. If that feels too much for you, feel free to bring your hand down and you can just extend the leg away from you. Everybody release and bring it back down. Let's add a little bit of motion onto that this time. So pressing away from the floor, belly button in, remember you're going to be looking forwards and down. Inhale, extend front arm, back leg, hold right there. Now slowly open arm and leg to 45 degrees. Stay there, draw the navel in, come back to centre and release. Let's change sides. Did you make that, or did it become very windy in your house and did you manage to wobble a little bit? Sorry. Extend, lengthen, and then open up to 45 degrees. Now it's just that arm and leg that's moving. Everything else is still. Hold it, come back to centre and release. Let's go again on the other side. Inhale, extend, hold right there. Exhale, open. Inhale, find the length again, and let it all go, let the breath go. Let's change again. Reaching long, pushing away, and then opening up. Very nice. So you're basically challenging pretty much every single muscle within your body here. Let's lengthen one more time on each side. Extending away, holding, opening up. Now can you hold it just for one more breath? Let's come back to center and reset. Last one, best one. Inhale, extend away. Now really lengthen this time for me. Yes, hold there, open. Release, come back to center and settle down. Nice. Go ahead and pop your big toes together. Let your knees open and come to child's pose. Just take a release there. So extend your arms away from you and sit your bottom back towards your heels. Now let your head drop down to the floor for me. Hold right there. And just feel that lovely extension and expansion across your back. Does that feel really nice? I even got a love heart then. Does that feel nice? Hold there. Sit yourself back. Just breathe and hold. Nice. Okay, now your back arm is going to thread through and reach towards the screen towards me. So lengthen and just hold there for a moment. Letting the shoulders release. They've worked really hard today. And then let's slowly release. Come back through to child, and you're going to reach away from the screen this time. So front arm, threads through, let your head drop. And again, imagine that someone's pulling on your fingertips, so you're reaching away, nice and long. Amazing, let's do it again. Just sit back to child and hold there for me. Nice work. Release it. Push yourself slowly up, and let's take a seat to face front. Okay, so let's sit with legs nice and wide, pushing heels away. So push your sit bones down into the floor, and I want you to think about lifting up through your sit bones. So your feet are flexed, and your hips are pressed down strongly into the mat. Nice. Let's inhale, open the arms nice and wide. You're going to reach through your fingers. Well done. Inhale and slowly bring the arm across. So you're sweeping towards the opposite foot. Let it all go, exhale. Let's come the other way. Reaching across, lengthening, keep pushing through your heel. Nice, stay there. Open all the way up. Let's reach again, reset. Lift up through your spine. Twist. Lengthening and reaching, pushing the arm away from you. Amazing, come all the way through center. And let's go again. Open up, lengthen and push away. Reach, hold right there, and slowly settle. Very nice. Release. How are we doing? Are you still with me? Let's do one more sequence together, and then I'll let you get on with the rest of your Saturday. Go ahead and draw your knees in for me, and again we're going to lie down on our tummies. So settle yourself down, lying flat on your tummy for me. Hands are underneath your shoulders, and again your legs are long away from you, and your toenails are making contact with the floor. So I want you to consciously pull your shoulder blades into your back. So let your shoulders release away from your ears. And you're going to push yourself up, so you're resting and pushing up on your elbows, squeezing your butt. And then let the breath go and slowly release down. Inhale, slowly rise. Release and hold. And lower down. Okay, this time we're going to make it a little bit more challenging. So you're going to leave your hands pressed to the floor, lift both legs off the floor for me, and slowly just begin to take a flutter kick. So you're looking forwards and down along your mat, you're squeezing your butt, your belly button is drawn in, and you're flutter kicking your legs. So you can leave your hands resting on the floor, or if you'd like some more, taking a big full breath, gather the arms overhead with thumbs up, pull back, keep reaching, and keep kicking those legs. Stay with that move. If you've got slight lower back problems, by the way, I would just stay down and just work with your legs rather than doing both together. But if you're lifting both together, or if you're just working your legs, you're going to kick nice and strongly for me. So you're squeezing through your butt, pulling your chest off the floor a little bit, looking forwards and down. So we've got one lovely long line right down our spine. Kicking, let the breath come in and let it go. Breathing in, shoulders away from ears, let the breath go. One more time, breathing in and let the breath go. Well done, release. Push yourself back and come to child's pose. Well done. Press your bottom back towards your heels and hold right there for me. And then when you're ready, go ahead and roll over onto your backs. We've nearly run out of time. We're going to just take a little moment just to reset. So go ahead, draw your knees in towards your chest, give yourself a hug, and just gently rock from side to side. So you're just massaging the lower part of your spine. And then go ahead and set your feet down on the floor. Knees are bent, and you're going to drop both of your knees towards the front of the screen, so towards me. Open your arms and reach away through your fingertips and look away from the screen, so you're looking down your back arm, but keep your arms just resting on the floor. Breathe deeply into your belly. And then slowly bring the legs up through centre and come all the way to the other side. So let the legs gently release to the back of the screen, and you're reaching towards the front of the screen. So you're reaching towards me. We can almost hold hands. Stay there, let the shoulders dissolve on the floor. Nice job. Draw the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug. And then use the momentum of your legs to roll yourself up until you're facing front, facing me. Nice job. It's lovely to see you this morning. Push your sit bones down into the floor. Lift up through your spine for me. Let the arms just rest on your thighs. Let's take a twist to your right side. So go ahead and bring your left hand over your thigh. Right hand underneath you, so it's underneath your shoulder. And then push yourself up out of your spine and just take a twist. So you're looking over your shoulder. Nice. Stay there. Let's come all the way to the other side. Release. Hand over opposite thigh. Press down and revolve. Stay right there. Well done. Release. Come to centre. Let your shoulders release. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you enjoyed the class. There's lots more classes going on throughout the day today, so go ahead and check those out. There's some family classes going on, and tomorrow we're back with more classes, and I'm back here tomorrow at 3 o'clock for bar fitness, and that you just need a stool or a chair for that. So hope to see you then, and check out the exciting new classes that are launching over the next week or so. We're really excited to bring them to you. So thank you for all of your lovely comments and encouragement. We are really hoping that you're enjoying all of the classes. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Don't forget to check out those online membership prices. It's just $9.99 and you get action to a whole heap more classes on there. Again, thank you so much for joining me. My name's Michelle Laurie. I'm from our Spelthorne site. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye.